This video is not going to be exciting. I'll be as quick as I can. We're going to test a bunch of different original and in good condition NES controllers and light guns and new 8-bit do retro receivers in an original 1986 US toaster NES console and in the new Analogue NT Mini Noir. This is the 2.4. Little wobbly. Actually pulls out pretty, like, without any force. If you shove it in there all the way, it'll actually, like, stick a little bit, as you can see. Anyway, in this guy, it's actually better. And you can kind of tell if the actual console with its rubber feet moves, you can tell that that's pretty decent. Let's try a second. This is one that I bought off of Amazon, and that actually sticks in there really good. In here, decent force, feels good. This is the older Bluetooth only style. Kind of loose and floppy, but once it's in there, gets a good bite though. Actually, really good bite. In here, okay. Actually, that's pretty bad. You can see that it's barely moving, and I'm not, like, you know, yanking it out or anything. Excuse me. Just a regular old controller. Good. Ooh, absolutely no force. And yeah. And if you can, like, put this in via its wobbly wire, which you can see is, like, arching down, and if it just slips in, like, ever so gently, that means that there's no force, and this port's definitely off spec. So we're going to put that in the bad pile here. This is what, the NES Max. Again, all original. Feels good putting it in. It's not going anywhere. Decent pull to get it out. Same thing. Absolutely. You can see how it just slips in, like, let's see if I can film this. Like, no force whatsoever. Let's see if it's that way on all the ports. Yeah. Just horrible. So that's again in the bad pile. I might stop testing all these in the NES because honestly, everything original has been good, and they're actually, excuse me, that's really tight in there. So this one I would say is actually bigger than those other two, ever so slightly, which actually, yep, I can tell here, that one is good. So, so if it's so tight, so that's in the good pile, bad pile. So if it's so tight in the original that you need two hands to pull it out, which means that that's also off spec. Those seem to fit in the off spec two large ports on the Mini. So that one's good. Release is pretty easy. I'm gonna guess this one's gonna be one of those easy pull out ones. Yeah. Again, insertion via the floppy cable method, all the way in, all the way pushed in tight so it's flush. That'll focus, there we go. And then just littlest pull, that's in the too loose pile. Anyway, we're gonna switch doing it on the NES. This video is already gonna be too long. So yeah, no force there. Bad pile. This one feels better going in. Good pile. Oh, by the way, guys, not cool at all. So that's in the good pile. Light guns. Zapper, the original gray color one. Little more force to pull it out, but still like absolutely nothing of a pull. That's definitely going in the bad pile. And then the new orange one, once regulations kicked in for safety. And ooh, that one's extremely, as you can see, that kind of fell on the floor and just pulled it out, which would never happen on a real NES. Again, yeah, absolutely nothing. So I'd say there's definitely a problem with these ports here, and it's all 4 of them compared to an original. I actually have 3 different regular NESs, like from 1986-ish, and all of them are like this one. So, good pile, bad pile. Too loose, and I shouldn't say bad, I should just say too loose in a $500 piece of equipment. So that's 2, 4, 6, way too loose. 2 that actually work properly in this $500 piece of CNC hardware with quote unquote new and improved ports. Wasn't that one of the selling points to it? Sorry to be so harsh, but dude, $500, come on, get some shit right.